Maybe you've been wrong about walking after 70. You've probably heard it said, walking every day is the best thing for older adults. But why is it that the more you walk, the more tired you feel? Your legs grow weaker, your breathing heavier. Because the truth is, after age 70, walking isn't always the safest or most effective option anymore. And what has surprised many doctors recently is that some gentle at-home exercises can actually bring better results than daily walks. No special shoes, no going outside, no long hours of movement. Just a few quiet minutes a day, done the right way. And you'll begin to feel less knee pain, steadier steps, clearer memory, and calmer breath. In this video, I'll guide you through 6 simple and safe movements that have helped thousands of people over 70 regain strength, balance, and energy right from their own homes. But before we begin, may I ask, where are you watching this video from? Please write your city or country in the comments below. I read every note and truly appreciate your presence here. And if you find these gentle tips helpful, please subscribe to the channel so that each day you receive a little more strength, a little more hope, and a little more motivation to care for yourself. Exercise 1. The invisible step. A small movement with quiet power, right from the chair you're sitting in. Some mornings you sit quietly by the window and suddenly realize even walking from the living room to the front door feels strangely heavy. The same legs that once climbed church steps or wandered the weekend market now hesitate at every move. Your ankles swell after long periods of sitting. A dull ache lingers in the evenings. It's not weakness. It's simply your body speaking, softly, gently, asking for help. And the way to listen? It doesn't require anything fancy. Just a sturdy chair and a few minutes of calm. Sit up straight, both feet flat on the floor. Now gently lift your heels, keeping your toes grounded. Lower your heels, then lift your toes. Heel, 2. Heel, 2. Repeat for about 3 to 5 minutes. It may sound too easy to matter, but this tiny motion wakes up your calf muscles, often called the body's second heart. These muscles help push blood upward against gravity, especially when you're sitting for long periods. When activated, they improve circulation, ease the heavy feeling in your legs, and make your mind feel more alert. In fact, poor circulation is one hidden reason why many older adults feel dizzy when standing up, experience tingling in the feet, or have trouble sleeping. Let me tell you about Mr. Richard, a 72-year-old living in Arizona. He once felt frustrated that he couldn't enjoy morning walks anymore. But after adding this exercise to his tea time routine, he said, "It feels like the tea now reaches all the way to my toes. No sneakers. No yoga mat. Just a gentle movement, a chair, and a bit of self-care. You can do it while reading the paper, waiting for lunch, or simply watching the birds outside. You can even try it now. Just 30 seconds. If you feel a little warmth in your calves, that's your body already thanking you. If you've tried this gentle movement, please comment the number 1 below. It's our quiet signal to each other that we've begun. Because sometimes, the smallest movement leads to the biggest change. And next, you'll discover how balance can begin in the most unexpected place, right by your bathroom sink. Exercise 2. Balancing with your toothbrush, a simple daily habit that gently wakes up your body and brain. Have you noticed it feels a little unsteady when you first stand up in the morning? Or that the staircase you used to climb with ease now demands extra focus and care? Loss of balance doesn't arrive all at once. It creeps in slowly. And too often it's ignored until a fall reminds us. But what if the solution could begin with something you already do each day? No added time. No new schedule. Just one small change. This exercise is called balancing with your toothbrush. While brushing your teeth, morning or night, gently lift one foot off the floor and balance on the other. Hold for 10 to 30 seconds, then switch sides. You may rest one hand lightly on the sink if needed. That's all. But this simple action works deeply. It strengthens your ankles, knees, and lower belly, the very muscles that help you stay steady when getting out of bed, climbing stairs, or walking across the store. Even better, because you're brushing and balancing at once, your brain gets a little exercise too. This is known as dual task training, doing something physical while focusing mentally. It rewires the brain, improves reflexes, and helps you stay more confident and alert throughout the day. Mr. George, a 69-year-old retired teacher from Oregon, laughed when his physical therapist suggested it. He said, "I can barely remember to brush. Now I have to balance too." But after 2 weeks, he noticed something. He no longer needed to grip the stair rail. His wife said, "You're walking like you did when you were still teaching." That's the beauty of this practice. It slips easily into your life. No new routine. No equipment. Just your toothbrush, becoming a quiet trainer. And it's okay to wobble at first. Even a few seconds of practice each day can reawaken your body's natural balance. If you've already tried it, even once, please comment the number 2 below. That's how we share small wins in this caring circle. Because after 70, we don't just brush our teeth, we polish our confidence too. And next, we'll meet a movement that helps you rise from your chair with strength, dignity, and grace. Exercise 3, rising with a prayer. Strength doesn't always shout. Sometimes it begins in silence, with hands together and a steady breath. Have you ever found it hard to stand up from your chair during evening prayer? Or struggled to rise after sitting cross-legged in the kitchen? What once felt natural can slowly begin to feel like climbing a mountain when your thighs and knees lose strength. And for many older adults, especially women, who sit low to cook or during long gatherings, this becomes a quiet daily challenge. But strength doesn't have to be loud. It can start with your hands gently pressed together in prayer. This is the rising with a prayer movement. It's simple and deeply respectful. Sit upright on a sturdy chair. Place both feet flat on the floor. Bring your palms together in front of your chest, as if beginning a morning greeting. Now gently press your feet into the ground and rise to stand slowly, keeping your back straight and chest open. Then slowly sit back down. Repeat 2 or 3 times or more if comfortable. This movement targets your thighs and hips, home to the largest muscles in your body. These muscles are vital for standing, walking, and staying balanced. But as we age, they weaken unless we regularly invite them to move. This exercise strengthens without straining your knees, and it builds exactly where you need it most. Mrs. Margaret, 68 years old, leads a singing group in Minnesota. She used to need help standing after long sessions with her friends. Now she says, "I rise easily. Sometimes I even help the others. It doesn't feel like exercise. It feels like prayer in motion." That's what makes this practice special. No dumbbells, no mats. Just your body, your breath, and a few quiet moments. Body weight movements like this one improve muscle strength, joint stability, and blood flow. And more than anything, they restore a quiet confidence. Next time you sit down for afternoon tea or before your evening prayer, try rising gently. Inhale as you stand. Exhale as you return. Feel yourself rooted and lifted. If you've given this a try, please comment the number 3 below. It lets others in our circle know you're choosing to rise strong, one respectful movement at a time. Because standing tall isn't just about your legs. It's about dignity, self-worth, and devotion to life itself. And next, you'll discover how a soft towel can release the tension hiding in your shoulders. Exercise 4. Rolling your shoulders with a towel. The weight on your shoulders may not come from age. It may come from all you've carried silently. Many older adults live with a strange tightness around the shoulders. A stiffness that makes folding laundry harder, reaching for a spice jar uncomfortable, or even holding the newspaper tiring. Over time, this tightness grows. Your breath feels shallow. Your neck stiffens. Even smiling begins to feel like effort. But you are not alone. This tension is not just about posture. It's about how the body holds on to stress, especially when the heart holds quiet worries and memory. And that's where this beautiful practice comes in. You'll need only a small towel and a few quiet minutes. This is rolling your shoulders with a towel. Take a soft, clean hand towel. Sit upright in a chair. Hold the ends of the towel behind your back, as if you're reaching for your own hands. Now slowly roll your shoulders back, lifting your chest as you breathe in through your nose. Then exhale gently through your mouth as your shoulders settle. Repeat 5 to 10 times. You may not notice it right away, but you're stretching the tight muscles across your chest and back. Muscles that have curled forward after years of sewing, reading, cooking, or simply holding on to the day. When these areas loosen, your lungs open up. You breathe deeper, and your nervous system begins to calm. Mr. William, a retired postman from Pennsylvania, said his shoulders always felt like carrying a backpack. Even eating felt tiring. But after 1 week of rolling his shoulders each morning, he said, "I breathe better. I eat with more appetite. And somehow I smile more." That's the gift of this gentle motion. When you open the chest, you open the heart. Words flow easier. Your smile becomes lighter. Even the breeze feels more welcome. So next time you feel that tightness, in your shoulders or in your thoughts, sit quietly. Take your towel and give yourself 5 slow breaths. If you've tried this today, please comment the number 4 below. A small gesture that says, "I'm choosing comfort, one breath at a time." Because healing doesn't always arrive in loud moments. Sometimes it begins with a towel and a little self-kindness. And next, if you've ever paused in the middle of a sentence or forgotten why you entered a room, the next movement will gently awaken your memory with just your fingertips. Exercise 5. Tapping to wake up your brain. You don't need brain games or puzzles, just your hands and a little morning laughter. Have you ever stopped mid-sentence, trying to remember a name you've known for years? Or walked into a room and forgotten why you came in? After 65, these small lapses can become more common. And for many older adults, they quietly bring worry. But there's a gentle way to refresh your focus. It's playful, and surprisingly effective. This movement is called tapping to wake up your brain. Sit comfortably in a chair. Stretch your right arm out to the side, like offering a blessing. Now slowly touch your left index finger to the tip of your nose. Hold for a breath. Then switch. Extend your left arm. Touch your right finger to your nose. Repeat this pattern, slowly switching sides. It may feel a little silly at first, but don't let that stop you. You're engaging your eyes, hands, and brain all at the same time. This is a cross-lateral brain movement. It activates both sides of the brain and helps them communicate more clearly. The benefits? Better memory, faster decision-making, sharper coordination, more confidence. It's like watering your brain with oxygen, focus, and joy. And you don't need screens or apps, just your hands, your breath, and a gentle smile. Mrs. Helen, a 70-year-old retired school teacher from Seattle, said she does this every morning before her first cup of tea. She laughed and said, "It feels like my brain puts on its slippers before my feet do." That's the beauty of this practice. It invites laughter, and it builds clarity and calm from your favorite chair. This kind of movement has also been shown to reduce stress and slow down age-related decline in brain function. It reminds your mind you are still sharp, still alive where it matters most. So if this little tapping made you smile today, please comment the number 5 below. It means you're choosing to stay alert, joyful, and present in your golden years. Because sometimes the best way to train your brain is to touch it with kindness and a quiet tap on the nose. And next, if your mornings ever feel heavy, if getting out of bed feels like lifting a mountain, the next movement will help you begin the day without struggle while you're still lying under the covers. Exercise 6. Waking up with the body. Waking up doesn't have to be rushed. Sometimes gentle is what saves us. Many older adults say that the first few moments after waking are the hardest. Not because of illness, but because the body feels heavy, like it hasn't fully returned from the night. Your knees resist bending, your back feels stiff, and there's a quiet reluctance to even place your feet on the floor. This isn't laziness. It's your body asking for softness, and that's exactly what this next practice offers. It's called waking up with the body. Just 3 minutes, right in your bed. Begin by lying flat and still. Place one hand on your belly, the other on your chest. Take a deep breath through your nose. Slow, full. Exhale through your mouth. Repeat 3 times. Now lift both arms toward the ceiling. Stretch your fingers wide. Then curl them gently into your palms. Repeat 5 times, like greeting the morning light. Next, roll your wrists slowly in circles, clockwise, then counterclockwise. Move your attention to your legs. Point your toes away. Then gently pull them back toward you, like pressing and releasing the pedal of an old scooter. Roll each ankle in slow circles. Now turn your head softly to the right, then to the left. Let each breath melt the tension. Take one final deep breath, and only when your body feels ready, sit up slowly. Place your feet on the floor and rise. Why does this matter so much? Because after age 65, sudden morning movements can strain the heart, trigger dizziness, or even cause falls. Your blood pressure takes a few minutes to adjust after lying down all night. With these soft stretches and mindful breathing, you're helping your body transition safely from sleep to strength. You're also activating your parasympathetic nervous system, the calming branch. It lowers morning stress, aids digestion, and helps you feel steady and centered. Mr. Franklin, 74 years old from Colorado, lovingly calls this his morning wind bath. He says, "It feels like my whole body has been washed by a breeze before I even touch the floor." That's what this ritual offers. A beginning without rush, without pressure, with grace. If you've tried this gentle movement today, please comment the number 6 below. Let others in our community know that you began your day with kindness, not struggle. Because sometimes the best medicine is not a pill. It's how you wake, how you breathe, and how you honor the body that has carried you all this way. Conclusion: a breath that connects us. You've just completed a truly special journey. 6 movements, each simple, each quiet, but each carrying real strength. No gym, no fancy tools, no complicated routines. Just your body, your breath, and a few calm minutes each day. From the invisible step by your chair to balancing while brushing your teeth. From rising with a prayer to rolling your shoulders with a towel. From tapping to awaken your brain, to gently waking up with your body. Every motion didn't just stretch your muscles or steady your legs. It gave you back something deeper, a quiet sense of control. A feeling that you're still strong, still aware, still free, right here in your own body. And more importantly, these are habits you can carry with you each day. You don't need to change your life. You just need to change how you care for yourself, one small act at a time. So now, I'd like to ask you, which of the 6 exercises did you try today? Please leave the number in the comments below. That single number may seem small, but it could inspire someone else to take their very first step. And if you found today's message helpful, please subscribe to this channel. So together, we can keep building strength, peace, and joy in the most gentle human way. And don't forget to share this video with your brother in Chicago, an old friend in Florida, or a neighbor who always mentions his knees feel stiff in the morning. Because good health after 70 doesn't begin in a hospital. It begins right at home, in soft morning light, in a warm cup of tea, and in the smallest movements you repeat each day, with trust, with kindness, and with gratitude for this body that has carried you so far.